Hello everyone, welcome to your class again. Today we are going to contrast two different structures, the structure of the zero conditional and the structure of the first conditional. Both conditionals or both structures are used to describe situations and their consequences, but in different contexts. Let's check the differences. Let's check the structure of the zero conditional. The zero conditional is used to express general truths, scientific facts, or things that always happen under specific or certain conditions. Let's look at the example. If you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. Remember that we are talking about conditional actions or situations. That means that actions are conditioned. Let's look at the example again. If you heat water to 100 degrees, if you pay attention, this is my condition. And I am expressing the condition with if. One more time. If you heat water to 100 degrees, and let's pay attention to the next part. It boils. Do you remember that I told you that conditionals express a result? Well, in this example, it boils will be the result. If you pay attention in detail to the structure, both conditional and result are expressed in simple present. Let's check out one more example. If you hit ice, remember the conditional is always expressed with if. One more time. If you hit ice, it melts. In this case, the result will be it melts. Remember, we are talking about conditionals. So, the second action is going to happen only if the first action happens. Now, pay a lot of attention to the next example. Oil floats if you pour it into water. If you look in detail, now the result is at the beginning of my sentence and the condition is at the end. Don't worry, when we are expressing conditionals, there is no order. Now it's time to check the last example. If you don't exercise regularly, you don't stay fit. Did you notice something special in this example? Yes, it is in negative form. Pay attention to the example. Remember that I told you at the beginning of the lesson that we will need the structure of the simple present to express zero conditional. In this case, we are using the auxiliary don't that is used in the simple present structures. Now, let's check the second example. You don't stay fit if you don't exercise regularly. Remember, when we are expressing conditional, there is no order. You can put the conditional at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. Now, let's discuss about the first conditional. We use it to talk about real and possible future situations that are possible to happen if a condition happens too. Let's pay attention to the examples. Let's observe the first example. Remember that we are talking about conditional actions, in this case, with possible future results. So, let's check it out. If we reduce our plastic use, if you observe in this example, it is also used if to express the conditional action. One more time. If we reduce our plastic use, now pay attention to the second part of the sentence. We will help decrease pollution in the oceans. I'm going to express the result of my condition with the auxiliary will for the future. Remember, if the first action happened, the result is going to happen too. If you pay attention in the previous examples, the conditional is expressed in the simple present form. It's time to express negative ideas. Look at the example. If we don't recycle, the planet will get more polluted. So I am expressing my negative condition and the possible result in the future. Look at the second example. If she doesn't reduce her energy consumption, her carbon footprint will increase. One more time, my conditional is expressed in the negative form for the simple present and my possible result in the future with will. Remember, in the simple present form, we have two possible auxiliaries, do or don't for I, you, we, and they, or doesn't in the negative form for he, she, and it. If you pay attention in this example, it is possible to express a negative result or a negative possibility in the future. You just need to transform will in the negative form, that is, won't. Remember that we can change the order of the sentences. In this case, the result is at the beginning of my sentence. Now, let's structure questions. Look at the example. If we take public transportation, remember this is my condition. Now, question form. Will traffic jams be reduced? Remember that there is also another possible option. Will traffic jams be reduced if we take public transportation? Can you see? It's simple, right?
If we book the tickets now, we will get a discount on our flight.
The local environment will suffer if he doesn't support green initiatives.
If we install solar panels, energy costs won't be expensive anymore.
Her condition won't get better if she doesn't take the medication.
If she loves you, she'll come back, huh?
She'll die if she continues to have fluid buildup.
If she doesn't sing her song, she'll die.
If we don't do something, she'll dance until she dies.
I give you a beer. Will you go away?
Now look, if I give you something nice, will you go away?